What's up, people? So today's video is about mobile home life for seniors. It's the hidden secret. Yes, I live in a mobile home, and I am damn proud to have it. Absolutely. I've lived in huge houses. I've lived in suburbia. I've lived on multiple acres. It's all great, okay? The thing that I understand going through life as I get older and older, year by year, is number one, you have to be honest with yourself on where you are in life and the situation you're in. You have to know the good, the bad, and the ugly on what the hell's going on. If you're smart, you're trying to save money. If you got millions, you live wherever the hell you want to live, great. But if you're a normal guy, like I said, the normal guy, normal job, I underestimated this place of what it was. I didn't realize how perfect it would be for me. Like I said, let me just give you a count how many rooms I got. I got 2 bathrooms, 2 side rooms. I got an office, living room, bedroom, which this office could be a bedroom, and I got a kitchen. And I have another side room. For a single guy, it is hog heaven. Oh my God. And it took me about 6 months to kind of realize, yeah, I'm getting older. I said, I live in a ranch. I don't have any stairs to climb as I get older. I said, this is awesome. I love this. I am stoked just to be here. And every year I try to improve the place little by little. And there's lots of stuff. Like I said, I got stuff in my office, which you just gotta, the number one trick in a small place, I know some people know this, some people don't. Do not get too much stuff. Because stuff chokes you out. Like I can move in here no problem, but I got the kerosene heaters. I got the storage of that. I got solar panels. An extra shelf. Little things. I got a closet. Got shelves. There's just stuff that needs to be organized when it gets warmer, and you're just doing stuff. I got my solar set up. I'm doing okay. I got my office stuff, my office supplies, little knickknacks that I like to see, my Hot Wheels. I got my YouTube scale out. I'm enjoying life. Now, of course, we all want to just do what we got to do. But I tell you, I think it's the mind frame. I really, really, really do. And if you're honest with yourself, and like I said, the guy next door, he's divorced. Yeah, I don't know how much money he has. I don't care. But it's like, why would you, like I said, if you have plenty of money, it's one thing. But if you're the average guy, I know these things are kind of tough to find. You got to know where you want to be, first of all, meaning New Hampshire, the woods, the concrete jungle, in the city, wherever you want to be. That's number one. Then you realize, okay, how much money do I have coming in? Do I want to do an extra job? What do I do on the side? What are my hobbies? Do I have enough room for this? Do I have enough room for that? When I bought this place, one thing I wanted, the extra bathroom was great. I wanted an office just to sit down and have a space for bills. That was not that bills are huge, but it's a sit down, quiet space just for bills. And I enjoy that. And it's just, the shed was great. I just got to expand on the shed thing. And the shed, just got to get organized and whatever else. But I got 2 side rooms. Like I said, they both don't have heat, but this side room is connected to the house. So that's what a pellet stove is. So I'm thinking I got 2 tons of pellets. Just about halfway through 1 ton. So I'm thinking probably not going to order pellets for next year. I might not. Maybe just one to stay on top of things. Other than that, I don't have to. I have a whole ton I can use for next season because I'm not going to use all those this year. But I really think if you're smart about life and if you're alone, now I see a lot of couples. I see they got kids, they got kids, they have kids, but I don't see them too much. Retired, almost retired, younger couple, older couple, no kids. It's kind of a retired community, and I love that, trust me. You do what you got to do when you want to do it. You got your own little plot. It's beautiful. Remember this, people. Less land, less cost. Smaller house, less bills, less to heat. Now I'm always in those McMansions with the vaulted ceilings and everything else. And I say, I'm glad you have this house. I'm glad if you can afford it because your heating bill is incredible because your heat that's here goes way up to the ceiling and then you need a fan to push it back down. And high ceilings, I don't give a shit. As long as I'm only, 5'6" in a good day? Whatever. As long as I can walk around the place, I'm happy. I don't care, So God has definitely shined down upon me, and I'm doing the best I can. And I'm loving it. Day to day, life to life. Yeah, I said it. Life to life. Even though we don't remember the next one or the last one, we were probably here. That's just my way of crazy thinking, that's all. But this has been the absolute greatest thing in my life. Decision making. You plan for this, you plan for that. I had no idea. I was taking care of my mom. We had multiple acres. We had a huge colonial house, which was all great. I wasn't thinking 5 years down the road. It was like taking care of her and everything else. And it was just like, I don't know. Where do I want to be when I'm retired? This is perfect. It really, really is. It really is. I am happy. And I'm just saying, making the smart decisions. Like I said, adolescence, have your fun. 20s, 30s, have your fun. You hit 40 years old or 30 years old, if you're really smart, stop that crap and make great decisions. Talk to a lot of people. In fact, when you want to, coming up in the world, you're 20, 30, 40, find a mentor, or even a mentor that doesn't even know he's your mentor. Find a person that they live that lifestyle and you want to be, realistic wise. Don't find a multimillionaire and go, yeah, I want to get there if you're still working at a newspaper job as your full-time job, delivering papers. You're probably not going to get there. But who knows? I wish you well. Live realistically and just come down to earth and say, by all means, I'm not saying give up, but live within your means, number one. Number two, never stop trying to get better. Never stop trying to improve yourself. And then just enjoy the ride every single day. That's really the way it is. Just enjoy everything. That's the easy thing that, what are you going to do? Just enjoy it. I don't know what to tell you. It's just, I'm watching this guy empty out his stove, ashes. But it is the greatest gift to be later in life, not have huge bills. The car thing, I don't know. Like I bitched about the subscriptions and stuff. Yeah, it's a pain in the neck. And if they keep up with that crap, I'm probably gonna, probably not going to keep getting new cars because I'm not gonna pay my car payment plus subscriptions for stuff I want. I would rather get an older car and just do what I got to do. That's all. The older I get, when I'm 80 years old, put me in a Hugo that has power windows and a stereo, and I'm off to the doctors or whatever it is, and that's fine. But I still have some interest. Let me see, going to be coming up on 60 in a couple of years, a few years, and that's it. You know, you're friggin' 60, 70, 80. Get past 80, you're happy to be alive, I think. I'm not throwing in the towel, but still, I'm happy. But it's those 20 years. Think about that. 20 years is a long time, but then again, it isn't. Because we all know it goes by very fast. So, thanks for being my YouTube audience and listening to the kid talk, and have a great day.